Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of 13th Armory Gaming, helping you get the knowledge to make the best gameplay possible. Today we're going to be doing a top 10. Top 10 with Monster Hunter World tips and tricks. As every Monster Hunter veteran loves to tell you that they're a Monster Hunter veteran, I too am a Monster Hunter veteran and have been playing since the original Monster Hunter on PlayStation. These tips and tricks are things that I have learned since the beginning. And it's one of those things that I'm not seeing it on Monster Hunter World as much used with the multiplayer modes. And it's something that might just help out just a little bit, because I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of seeing people carded, especially the way they have the quest system worked, where you can't just go back every single time and they have to be unlocked or given by doing a series of events, whether it's going on your expeditions and finding footprints, or luckily just dropping in on your manage investigations quests. Again, these tips aren't in any certain order. They're just kind of how we came up with them, and we thought they were good ideas to pass to the rest of y'all. So, without further ado, number 1, keep your health full at all times. I cannot stress this enough. We all know those monsters that we're hunting and everything get enraged, they get, especially the tempered ones, and they're notorious for a one-shot kill. Keep your health up. If it goes down past about a fifth, just drink a potion real quick. If it's down at half, drink a whole mega potion to make sure you're good to go. It will help you out, and trust me, your teammates will thank you for not carding and actually topping yourself off. Number 2, every fight is a marathon. It's not a race. What do I mean by that? On all these missions, even the speedrun missions that are 15 to 30 minutes long, you can run a marathon with them. You don't have to get in there and just beat the hell out of them. I see a lot of hunters do this, and they end up getting carded because they're not watching their health. See rule number 1. Pay attention to what's going on and pick your strikes. Think of it like a boxing match. You don't have to think of it as a full sprint getting in there. It's a marathon. Most of the time, you have 30 to 50 minutes, and where we're at with Monster Hunter World right now, that is plenty of time even to do it solo if you have the right setup. Number 3, make the monster come to you. Don't go to the monster. Try to stay out of tunnels and small corridors. Why? Because I've seen this happen way too much. It gives you less room to move around. Staying in motion will help you out, and also when it's a tight space and you're fighting something like the Nergigante, or even a couple other of the creatures that we get to fight in there, they're going to dominate you in a small space, just because they have a little bit more range on it than you do to move around. I was just fighting the Nergigante with a group, and for whatever reason, they wanted to go in the tunnel. That's a bad idea, just because he has a wide range of hit area, and he hits really hard. Again, stay out of the tunnels, make the monster come to you. As a team, pull back, stay in a wide open area, giving yourself the best advantage possible. Number 4, check your armor. Check your armor, check your loadout, check the whole 9 on it. If you're going on a hunt and fighting a fire-based creature, and your armor is negative 19 to fire, that might not be the armor you want to use. You're going to get one-shotted really quick, and that's a hard lesson a couple of my friends learned really fast. They had a defense of 350 plus, and they had negative fire armor. Negative like 14, negative 19 armor, and they're wondering why they got one-shotted and why they're getting carded. That might be the reason why. That, or have a mix set, just know where your limits are per your armor set of what you're wearing, so you know you're not going to get carded or you're going to be affected drastically by that monster. Number 5, the health booster does not make you invincible. Don't just stand there and think everything's cool. You will get knocked around and you will get carded. It takes time to build that health back up with the health booster. And it's exactly what it says it is. It's a health booster. If you lost all your life, don't stand there and wait for it to completely fill up. More than likely, you're gonna get hit if you're in the middle of a fight. If you want to do something like that, coordinate with your team and everyone puts a health booster in the same spot. That will help raise your health a lot faster, because now you'll have 3 to 4 health boosters compared to just 1. Number 6, keep an eye on the monster. In other words, don't take your eyes off of him. That doesn't mean you have to lock on to him, but keep an idea where he's at. This happens to me still to this day. Sometimes I'll go grab a potion, lose track of the monster, and then get carded or get knocked around or lose even more health, and it will put me in a really bad situation. This normally happens for me with Bagel Goose. That's one of those ones, if you're not watching him, he's going to come up and hit you from behind real fast. So again, keep an eye on the monster. Okay, so you're on a really hard hunt. You finally sit and you see the monster limping away, going back to sleep. What are we doing? We're going to get excited. We're going to go in there and go balls to the wall and try to finish him off real quick. Bad idea. Don't get excited. Keep your cool. Too many times when we see the monster limp off, and this has happened several times in Monster Hunter World, you're finishing the monster off, and someone gets excited and gets carded. It doesn't help matters that they got carded 2 times before. It kind of puts you in a hard position, and 20 minutes later or 15 minutes later after fighting this monster, suddenly you're getting carded right at the end. Don't get excited. Keep your cool. Remember, it's a marathon. Number 8, stay in motion. A moving target is a hard target. If you stay moving, you're going to be out of that hitbox or be able to move out of that hitbox a little bit more easily. Hence why when you're taking a potion, you want to be walking around or hitting the run, so you're doing that little jog or something like that. And if you're looking for the monster, stay running. Your character's already in motion, so you should be good to go for the most part, or you have a little bit more react time, so there's not as many frames being used of your startup run or anything else like that. Remember, a hard target is a moving target. Number 9. Use the right mantles and right tools for the job. If you're hunting one of the monsters that is, let's say the Krillin, that pretty much can one-shot you regardless of your level or your armor level with lightning, bring the lightning mantle. It's pretty simple on this one. Fighting the Val Hazard, or however you say his name, hey man, he does blight. Keep a cleaner booster with you. This will make your experience a lot more easy, and not only that, your teammates will thank you for not being carded. Lastly, number 10. If someone has mounted the monster, don't flash bomb them. For the love of God. The monster's going to be on the ground a lot longer if they finish that mount compared to if they're mounted and you just flash them. I get it. We get excited. We see the monster in the air. Oh, he's going to be on the ground. Dude, let the guy finish his mount. You'll get more damage in the long run. Not only that, nothing is worse than when you finally mount the monster and someone decides to be a jerk and shoot a flash bomb about it. So this has been our top 10 list for tips and tricks as far as it goes with Monster Hunter World. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Leave them at the bottom. Smash that like button, and happy hunting.